Hey everyone, I'm going to show you today how to trace your design onto commercial tile. These are commercial tile with this paper, which is called Surreal paper. So this Surreal paper can be used over and over and over again. Check it out. This has already been used, but it can be used again. Okay, so I'm basically going to show you how to transfer this onto here. So this is what our design looks like. First thing you're going to do is take these 4-inch tile and make sure you get right above it. Sorry about my head getting in the way there, but got to make sure you do this correctly. And then you're going to trace. You'll notice as you're tracing, there's little bumps on the side of the tile. Don't worry about that. This is to allow for grout when two tiles are put together. When these are installed, the grout is going to go in between. And then I'm going to line up the next tile and trace that as well. Now, this is Nina Tan's design that I will be fabricating on tile and showing you how to trace. Please keep in mind that this is a photocopy. So beginning of our next class on Friday and then on Monday, I am going to be actually when we get back from break, I'm going to be showing you what the full designs look like that were created by National Art Honor Society members. They're beautiful. So this is Nina Tan's. She's a senior, if any of you know her. Then I am going to hold this right up to the tile like this. And make sure it's even. Make sure the whole design is on that tile, just like this. You're going to kind of crease it around the edge. And see right here, I'm noticing that the tile design is hanging over. You don't want it to do that. So that means that I need to push it in just a little tiny bit. This is the hardest part, lining that up. Then we're going to crease this so it's all worked out perfectly. Next thing you're going to do is once you got your two tiles, you're going to take your scissors and the person who was working next to you cut right in that line, really important. You're going to allow them to take this, tape this, and then they're going to do the same, and so on and so forth. So everyone has two designs. Now for the remainder of the project, this is going to be the area that you are going to trace on tile, wax line, which you'll learn what that means. You're going to create wax on the lines of the tile and then glaze within these areas. Okay. You're going to be learning all how to do that after break. Okay. So once you have that, flip over your paper. Really take a minute to really line this up. Notice how long this takes me. It takes me quite a while. Then you're going to take your pen And without allowing this to move, some people might want to tape this onto the table. If you need to do that, you can. I'm going to go around, and if you're a righty, start at the left side of your tile. If you're a lefty, start at the right side of your tile and carefully trace. You're going to need your concentration for this because you don't want to skip any lines. Carefully trace every line. When you're done, you're going to want to keep your Sorrel paper, your pen, your photocopy, all of this on your shelf. Notice for me, it's even hard to do this and talk at the same time. You want to make your lines as steady as possible. Oh, and something that I want to point out, make sure that the light side of your Sorrel paper is up and the bright side is facing down. Notice that's brighter than this. Really important, because what will happen is you'll trace the whole thing, and then you'll have to trace the whole thing over if the wrong side is facing down on your tile, because you will have traced the red onto the back of your paper instead of onto your tile. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that this tracing ends up on your tile. If you've been not sure, if you've gone over something, go over it twice. Like I'm talking to you and I'm not sure. Another thing you can do is just take a little peek. Try not to move it around. Okay. Beautiful. And this is what your tile looks like. Then you're going to repeat on the tile to your